One of the biggest questions I get asked in many videos is, sir, you are a young leader. How do you manage experienced people reporting to you? And I've had this situation all through my life. Even in my first role, when I was 28 years old, I had 45, 50-year-old people reporting to me. I had one such situation. In fact, it was my first role when a particular employee who was reporting to me felt that this was all a bit of a joke. How can they appoint a 28-year-old person as my boss? And this person was highly experienced, with 20 years of experience in the industry. He was a white Australian. And it was not easy, right? A lot of people were making, talking behind my back and challenging whether I was the right appointment and stuff like that. And very quickly I figured out that I need to handle this very differently if I have to be successful. Because at the end of the day, my team has to support me. Otherwise, I will fail. Especially, I was not an elevator expert. I was not strong in terms of, I didn't have experience in managing people, getting financial results, everything. It was new for me, all of those things in this role. But my first promotion, actually, I became a general manager. So I figured out that managing experienced people requires a lot of skill, talent, and tact. And I will share with you all 5 things that I did, which helped me a lot, and I still use it till today. Even today, I'm always the youngest management team member in the team. All through, whether it was Australia, Vietnam, Malaysia, and now in India as well. So what did I do different? The first thing I did with all of these people, and he was not the only one, he was one of them. He, of course, tried to make my life very difficult. In fact, I remember he was having a lot of behavioral issues and we gave him a warning letter. And he thought it was a practice session for me to give warning letters. He went and told everyone that, Ashok is practicing how to give warning letters to his team. So he just called me and gave me a letter. I said, bhai, I'm not practicing anything on you. This is the reality. You have a problem. You have to work on it. So he could not even take me serious. That was a problem. And I need to fix it. So what's the first thing I did? I established a lot of trust and connect with them. Now, how do you build connect with people? First things, I never bossed over them. I never tried to show I am the manager. I will tell you what to do and you will listen. So colleagues, be a colleague, right? It's about making them feel comfortable with you. It's about giving them the assurance that you're not there to boss over them, destroy their careers and things like that. So I started catching up with them. I started understanding their background, where did they grow up, what kind of environment they had, what's their, and then we went out for lunch, dinner. Eventually, after a few months, family invited me over, we invited their families. So there is a good trusted relationship that happens. So if you have older people reporting to you, always make sure that you develop that strong bond to connect. It will happen, sometimes you may say, sir, but it's not working. It will happen. Take your time. Don't be in a rush. Be patient. It happens over a period of time. It took me 6 months. So it's not like it happened, like I said in the video, it's not like a 1-minute thing that happened what I said in the video. It happened over a period of time. That's the first thing I did. And that's what I suggest is the first thing. The next thing I did was, parallelly whatever was happening, I have to show people I'm good. Nobody will respect the boss if the boss is not good for anything. So today's world, what happens is, you have to be a master in 1 or 2 things and a jack of a few different things. As part of this role, I had created a 100-day plan. I even made a video on this 100-day plan. If you want, you can check out my video. We'll try to add the link as well. So I showed them the 100-day plan. I showed my team, this is how I'm going to be handling the first 100 days. Many of these people, were very good at their job, but they were very scared to do presentations when we had senior management coming over and stuff. So I used to help them. I used to say, let me prepare the presentations for you. So I made them look good in front of my boss. I showed them a lot of skills. I showed them how to close a particular deal with the customer. I had certain good skills, right? How do I handle people? How do I handle customers? So they started believing, this person is good in many things. Let me learn from them. And I always tell them that I will teach you all these things, but you teach me things that I don't know about. So it works both in developing trust, like I said in point 1, and then point number 2, which is showing how good you are in your craft. The third point is catching them doing good work. I've spoken about it in many of my reels and stuff. We all like to find fault with people. Especially managers love finding fault with their staff and, harassing them. In many of my colleagues will use words like uska 1 2 3 karo, uska aarti utaro, all these terms we use in Hindi, which is basically kind of scolding people. But I have a reverse philosophy, right? People who are low in self-confidence, you can boost them by being positive with them, finding a lot of positive things that they do well. And that's what I did. I used to go and look for things that they're good at, and I used to appreciate them. I used to appreciate them in front of others, in public. I used to send emails to them, copy my boss. So suddenly they started thinking that, hey, this guy's always finding good things about me. I think he's a good guy. So catching people doing good work is a superb trick that I use always. But of course, you have to do it with full heart and genuineness, right? You can't fake it. Really, you have to find something nice with them. The next point is giving them feedback with an intent of making them really become better. So one of the things I do is every month I have one-on-ones. And in every one-on-one, I will give them feedback. What are you doing well? What can you do even better? What is my dream for you? I will tell them like, hey, I think you can become the next general manager, but this particular habit of you is going to stop you. Can you work on it? Your growth is only inhibited by you, not by me. And I'll give them ideas what they can do for that. What can you do? What are the areas you can work on better? It's not coming as a complaint. It's coming as an opportunity for development for them. Again, comes very truly from the bottom of my heart as a very genuine intent to make them see successful. Lastly, involve them in decision making. Don't take decisions on your own. Ask them for opinions. Ask them for ideas. Let them feel like they're part of the success as well. Let them feel they're also involved in whatever decisions you've taken. So all these 5 things is what I practiced. It helped me being seen as more as a colleague than as a boss. So I hope you all love this video. Do share it with your friends who have older colleagues reporting to them. Till I see you again in the next video, stay fit, stay positive, keep chasing obscene success. Thank you all. Do click on the subscribe button and notification button to continue watching all the videos that I'm posting.